It's our time to shine. Show that's the kind of state of mind you gotta combine with hard work and time. You gotta climb to the top. Don't let yourself drop till your heart stops. Let this beat rock. Got a new clock and a new stock for this new rock. Just let your mind loose from the new stock. Drunk off the goose, thinking that I'm too pop. Getting caught with a few thoughts cause I'm too lost. Off the speakers can't even handle me. Giving what I got, nobody's gonna drain my energy. And I will never stop, I'm motivated by enemies. Setting up shop so everybody remember me. And no, I am not going through life regretfully. I'd rather work non-stop, what they call incessantly, than work some more job just to live life pleasantly. Already got lost in my mind, not a fantasy. I'm getting with a forgotten soul, so stop, drop, and roll. You lost all control and pop off your balls. I got squat, I fall, I'm not bought, I'm sold. My stock rocks, it's gold. Hey, knock, knock, she holding shit, talk to close. I ain't stopping though, it's hip-hop, you know. Or is it rock and roll? I'm not dropping down, no, my pocket's grown. You can't stop the show, so get rocking on. So let me break it all down for you. I ain't never giving up, I ain't never giving up. Taking that crown from you. I ain't worried about you. So let me break it all down for you.
Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and well,
Taking that crown from you.
of Nemesis. We've got an absolutely fantastic show coming up for you tonight. Lots of action. My name's Tom Jerk.
Some people are cruel, some are worse. I knew that all too well when they targeted me. Every day they would insult, get me in trouble with various teachers, ruin every friendship I ever tried to have. A good man can only push so far before he snaps, and snap I did. It was sometime in the early 2010s. They just kept laughing and laughing. At one point, hell, I ended up laughing too. I stood up and I punched the big one right in the throat. With all my strength, collapsed cold. He never did get his voice back, and I never had any regrets. And the others, they began to fear me. For once, I was genuinely left alone. I didn't like being alone. And one day, a girl with bright orange hair, green eyes, and a Canadian accent transferred to my school. She sat next to me in most classes, so she always would try to talk to me. By then, I was so afraid of being hurt, being betrayed, yet indebted, that I pushed her. She didn't let up though. It was a few months before I pushed her. I gave in. I had finally found a friend. Someone who I could talk to. Someone who I could trust. Sadly, that's not the end of this story.
Just bloody thing working. Hello? What just happened? My thing stopped working.
I think we had some technical difficulties there, ladies and gentlemen. We apologize for that, but we're ready to get this show on the road as our opening match here is Pinball Witch versus Cassidy Clark, who we are going to see debut here for the first time on Nemesis. Now, Cassidy Clark is Alex Clark's wife, and this is the first match that she's going to have in her career since the birth of her child, and she's very, very proud of that fact, and we're going to see what she can bring to Nemesis.
The opening match of Nemesis is set for one fall. Introducing first, Pinball Witch.
Making her way out to the ring first. Person who I'm quite a fan of, I may say so myself, Pinball. Making her way to the ring, of course, Pinball Witch made her debut back, of course, at the nearly tail end of year 3 of the CWL. And ever since then has quite a bit of a mixed career, as you will. Sometimes gained some great success, sometimes falling a little bit short. Tonight, though, she faces a new competitor in the form of Cassidy Clark, so she's a little bit unknown to her competition to see what she's made of. So hopefully she has done her research, but we'll see if Pinball Witch is able to get a win over the newcomer here tonight.
And her opponent, Cassidy Clark.
Here she is, Cassidy Clark, who come here. Of course, the wife of Alex Clark, who will be seen in action later tonight, facing the. Very interesting to see that. Of course, Cassidy Clark. Of course, I'm coming back to the wrestling world after giving birth to her child. So congratulations for her. But now it is time to see what she is made of, what she can do. Haven't heard too much about this competitor, so let's see if she's able to potentially surprise us. Opening match starting now.
And the bell has rung, and now Cassidy Clark here making an immediate impact, just taking the fight to Pinball Witch. We know not to take Pinball Witch lightly. So for Cassidy Clark to just go gung-ho right off the bat like that, this honestly speaks about her confidence.
And looking to that's good to have. It's good to have some debuts. It's very nerve-wracking. But of course, Pinball Witch showing that she has more experience, or well, as I know of, Mr. Bossman, I do believe she has more experience. Cassidy Clark, I'm not sure how long she's been really doing this for, but we're going to see exactly what experience she has, able to land that snap suplex, and it is now going to wrench the neck here of Pinball Witch, not taking any prisoners here tonight.
As now we see Cassidy Clark back on the attack here. She's really focusing on that arm, and honestly, maybe that's her plan. Maybe to target the arm to make sure that she's able to lock in some form of submission later on. Maybe her finisher is something about arm related. I don't know. This is going to be very interesting to see how this develops as the match goes further.
Well, of course, we know that, of course, her significant other is definitely a trained Clark. Maybe we'll see that tonight from Clark, much later on tonight. But of course, as Clark here, showing that she definitely has what it takes potentially, because she has been not letting up at all since the starting bell. Maybe it's going to reverse though, as right now, Pinball Witch starts to come back here, and
and she lands her. She lands her right there on her back, and honestly, maybe went in for that. Maybe a reverse DDT of some sorts as she goes in for the pinfall right there and gets a 1 count, but Cassidy Clark is able to kick out very ferociously there, as now the chop barely even affects Clark, and now Pinball Witch sends Clark to the corner. We see what looked like to be a handspring back elbow. Cassidy Clark moves out of the way, and now Cassidy Clark once again going for that arm. Now I am definitely fully convinced that Cassidy Clark right here is targeting their arm for a reason. She has pulled off that maneuver 3 times to kind of wrench the arm back, and now she's getting a little bit fired up here. What has Cassidy Clark got in mind as she goes for the gut kick? That cut kick does some serious damage, honestly. Oh, and there we go. Reverse DDT right there from Pinball Witch.
of course, Pinball Witch is in a very bad situation at the moment. He missed the boss man. And now Cassidy Clark going for the, what's this? Hey, Black Widow submission.
Oh, this could be why she focused on that arm.
Going to make her tap out. Yes, she does. Wow. Wow. Can you believe that? What a dominant debut from Cassidy Clark here tonight. Jeez, I mean, Cassidy Clark came out of the gates and she was unstoppable from the starting bell. I don't think Pinball Witch was necessarily ready. She gave her a good fight, but in the end, Cassidy Clark able to make Pinball Witch submit. My goodness, I mean, if you start off your debut like that here in the CWL, well, that's going to put a lot of people on notice, including one Holy Queen, the Nemesis Women's Champion.
Cassidy Clark came in with a plan, and she executed it perfectly. I'm excited to see what she keeps bringing to the table, honestly, as we go in further into her Nemesis career.
The winner of the match, Cassidy Clark.
And congratulations to Cassidy Clark. Big win here tonight. Like you said, I can't wait to see what we're going to see from her in the future. Moving on, ladies and gentlemen, it's going to be a very, it's going to be quite the interesting contest. Making his return to CWL, it is Jon Spartacus, the former Twitch champion. And after what happened at Game 3, he is back. He is back to business. And he has to face, of course, none other than the manager for Jessica Scarberry, that being Mason Saturn.
You know, we saw Mason Saturn pick up a victory over Isaiah James just a month ago, and he did so in very impressive fashion. But that's not Jon Spartacus. I fear for this man's health.
The following match is set for 1 fall. Introducing first, weighing 280 pounds, from Rome, Italy, Jon Spartacus.
Jon Spartacus, wow, what a man. And he makes his return here to Nemesis here tonight. The former Twitch champion, suffering a loss back in Game 3, quite the unfortunate loss. But of course, you know how the saying goes, new year, new me. Perhaps we're about to see a new Jon Spartacus. But the new Jon Spartacus, the old Jon Spartacus, which is just him pretty much dominating everyone. And I mean, Jon Spartacus has a challenge in front of him, that being Mason Saturn. And hopefully Jon is taking this a little bit seriously. After he got rocked back at Endgame, hopefully he's going to take this match a little bit more seriously than last time. Hopefully there is another embarrassment for Jon Spartacus.
You know, I'm actually still surprised that he's wearing his Twitch gear, because we know that he was very proud to fight for the Twitch people. But here he's proving that he doesn't need the championship to fight for the people.
Or maybe it's just a rule that someone made up, you know.
And his opponents, Mason Saturn.
Well, Mason Saturn very confident here tonight. I mean, after getting a win over Isaiah James, a win that not many people expected, you have a little bit of confidence. But versing Jon Spartacus is a whole other ballgame. All right, here we go.
He's got like what, maybe 150 pounds on Mason Saturn, and like a foot and a half.
Hey man, I'm just saying, the great Rey Mysterio Jr. says, it's not about the size of the dog, it's about the size of the fight that's inside of the dog. Think of all the great men in the past who were smaller than the average big titans, Rey Mysterio Jr., Eddie Guerrero, Spike Dudley, and maybe I should keep my mouth shut.
Okay, there's a difference between those men that you just mentioned and Mason Saturn. Those men actually trained to be professionals. Mason Saturn just runs his mouth.
And running his mouth may get you far in some departments, such as being a manager. In terms of the in-ring, you got to both talk the talk and you have to walk the walk. And right now, it seems like he's able to keep Jon Spartacus down, and down he goes.
Yeah, I joke about this a lot, but I legitimately fear for Mason Saturn's health and well-being right now, accepting this match in the first place.
I mean, I'm not sure if he maybe had any previous knowledge of Jon Spartacus, and if he didn't, then yeah, you know, that's on him. That's a him problem. You know what I'm saying? Anyways, able to kick out of that right there.
Definitely. Now, the big question is here: how fast does Jon Spartacus want to end this match? Because quite frankly, I think this is all just Jon Spartacus basically playing with his food. He's like a lion out there right now.
And he's looking just to tear apart the carcass of Mason Saturn. But you know, a little bit different. Like, when he was coming out just now, I saw that Jon Spartacus has a different look in his eyes. It was a look of more determination, a look of sort of, he was going into this match to prove those doubters wrong. Ever since that big loss at Endgame 3, he's looking to, oh my goodness, to prove himself. And he has a different look in his eye. It's not the usual Jon Spartacus coming out to dominate. It's Jon Spartacus coming out to send a message, to prove a point, to put the exclamation mark on his return here to Nemesis. And poor Mason Saturn getting thrown around like a sack of potatoes, but is able to fight back here against Big Johnny Sparta, getting into the ring. I don't think that's going to help.
Oh, and Jon Spartacus right there just tossing around Mason Saturn. Now, I am actually getting word here from our people in the back that they have found the rest of Jon Spartacus's gear. So maybe somebody was just pulling a prank on him. That's why he has the Twitch gear out right now, and maybe sending even a bigger message.
Well, I mean, if Jon Spartacus finds whoever that is, maybe. I don't know. Unconfirmed reports as of yet, but you know. Now, but anyways, we don't have time to focus on that, but thank you for the message, boss man. We have time to focus on this right here. Oh, Mason Saturn delivering the knee to Jon Spartacus. That's his finishing move. Oh, don't tell me he's going to get a win over Jon Spartacus right here, is he? Oh, no, a kick out at 2. That was very close, though, Mr. Boss Man. Mason Saturn almost had Jon Spartacus' number there.
All right, let's entertain that thought for a little bit. Let's say Mason Saturn does pick up a win here. What does that do for his career?
That I reckon, without a doubt, that makes him legit. And that's legit with a capital L. And with an exclamation mark to put that there. Because being someone like Jon Spartacus, who's been a mainstay on the Nemesis brand for quite some time, that gives you serious bragging rights. Here we go, locking in the Boston Crab here. But can you just think about it? You got to think about the thing it's done for people's careers. Remember when Tommy Gunn defeated Jon Spartacus years ago? He became Nemesis heavyweight champion. Do you remember when Drake Harrison defeated Jon Spartacus on the episode of Nemesis and pinned him back at Bits of Mayhem of last year? Nemesis heavyweight champion. Drul Qatar has beaten Jon Spartacus, Nemesis heavyweight champion. And, well, I'm not going to say it's going to happen here tonight. Look at this. Gladiatorial. Maybe we're not going to see another potential big name here.
And now the referee goes for the count right there. Oh, Mason Saturn still has some fight in him right there. Managing to kick out at 2. Now, if I were him, I'd play dead.
Yeah, I played dead well out of the ring. And maybe county blessings. Oh! Nice, very nice there. That Mason Saturn saw that one coming. Knee to the face of Jon Spartacus again, and if he hooks him, big time here. 1, 2. Jon kicks out at 2. Very close there. But Mason Saturn, maybe I was wrong. Maybe he has done his homework on Jon Spartacus.
There is definitely a lot of footage out there for Jon Spartacus. He is one of the most decorated superstars here on Nemesis for sure. So now maybe Mason Saturn does have a game plan. Maybe he tired out the big man. Who knows?
Indeed, and Mason Saturn, I mean, you know, who's shown he's no pushover. Get a win over Jon Spartacus here tonight. Again, like I've said before, so previously, would do things for his career. And right now, he's going to do it his way. Jon is back up. Oh my God. Here we go. Jon Spartacus. This is the Spartacus of old. If he gets up, then you are in some serious trouble. Jon Spartacus here has Mason Saturn. Up he goes. Down he goes. And Mason Saturn just better watch out right here. Oh, big clothesline. Another big clothesline. Saturn. Jumping clothesline. Jon Spartacus here. And oh, wait a second. No way. No way. One. Oh, man, could you imagine if that was a three?
Jon Spartacus knew how to get out of that because he still has nightmares about Tommy Gunn. I guarantee you that.
Well, here we go here. Look at this. Pump handle slam to Mason Saturn. 1, 2, 3. Not even a spear. Not even any of his signature moves. A pump handle slam. He put some torque into that. Did you see that? My goodness gracious.
I honestly think Mason Saturn finally heard us when we said play dead, man. Just play dead.
You know what? Maybe that benefited him in the end. Jon Spartacus, successful return here tonight, defeating Mason Saturn.
The winner of the match, Jon Spartacus.
And the question being asked right now is what is Jon Spartacus going to do here in year 4? Is he going to go back after the Twitch Championship at some point? He's going to go after the Nemesis Heavyweight Championship, Tag Team Championships, forget about championships. Who is out there to face Jon Spartacus? That's the real question. Hang on, what in the world? Oh my god, spinning route. Wait a minute, is that... Hey, that's TJ Blxck.
Whoa,
that's TJ Blxck right there.
He looks different.
He looks very different. No longer in the usual shorts, the black and grey get up here. He's attacking Jon Spartacus. No, wait, hang on a second. Wait a minute. No, sleeper hold. Sleeper hold. The sleeper hold is locked in on Jon Spartacus here. Oh my god. He has Spartacus. He has him. He has him. What? No way. He put him. He's out. Jon Spartacus is out.
This.
He just...
What?
What? He just took out Jon Spartacus. He literally put the man to sleep.
This is TJ Blxck, right? That we're talking about?
This is TJ Blxck. He literally just took out like one of the biggest dogs in the yard. That is insane. But that is insane. I've never seen Spartacus being taken out like that before in his entire career. But hey, we're going to move on. Sorry, folks. We're going to move on. Coming up next, a bit of a rematch in a best 2 out of 3 series. The Good Doctor, Dr. Wrestling Jr. to take on newcomer Rodrigo Delgado.
I'm sorry. I'm still shook about what we just see as we see Spartacus here get help to the back. But yeah, you're right. Rodrigo Delgado unfortunately dropped his debut match against Dr. Wrestling Jr. And then they came to an agreement that this is going to be a best 2 out of 3 series. And this is going to be the second match. And hopefully everything works out for Rodrigo here.
The following match is set for 1 fall. Introducing first, weighing 150 pounds, from Tijuana, Mexico, Dr. Wrestling Jr.
And look at this right here, the Dr. Wrestling Jr. of old. Man, how long has it been since we've seen the white and gold attire of Dr. Wrestling Jr.? I'm getting some serious flashbacks and nostalgia right here.
It was definitely right before he joined the Order over on Vindication. And now, as you said, he's back to the white and gold. This is how we met Dr. Wrestling Jr. about 4 years back. And he's ready to get back to that reign of dominance. Because when it was under this attire that he actually won the Nemesis Championship. Now he's back on Nemesis. He wants that gold back.
Indeed, he was a former Nemesis Heavyweight Champion, a former Twitch Champion. Of course, you know, he's done it all. He's even the former YouTube champion over the Vindication brand. Dr. Wrestling Jr., one of the most, you know, successful characters, one of the successful wrestlers here in the CWL. His career has been very prestigious. And now that he's back on Nemesis, he's looking to do it all again.
And his opponent, weighing 215 pounds, from Rio de Janeiro, Brazil, Rodrigo Del Casio.
And now here comes, of course, the man who recently made his debut. It was a pretty hyped debut. I mean, he was signed, of course, at Endgame 3. It was a big presentation for this man. Of course, Rodrigo Del Casio, which God, I hope I'm saying that correctly, makes his way down the ring for his second match here in the CWL. He actually versed Dr. Wrestling Jr. on the return episode of Nemesis on U4 and wasn't able to get a win. He could prove he could go, but he wasn't able to get the win. And of course, after his mixed martial arts career has taken him all over the country, he has fought in, of course, the Jungle Fight, based out of Brazil, won championship based out of Singapore, even had his time in the UFC. And of course, he is here now in the wrestling world, and he is looking to get business done here tonight. And he's looking to get his first win over one of the big names here in the CWL.
And honestly, I think he has the capacity to do so. As you mentioned, he's a very decorated athlete amongst all kinds of sports, whether it was back home, back in Brazil, or, you know, in Singapore or other places in the world. Well, now he's here in Honolulu, Hawaii for the CWL brand, and he brought everything he had to Dr. Wrestling Jr., but he might have just gotten caught. If he can pull off the victory here in this match, then I think we're going to get a very heated and very interesting third match down the road.
Well, first of all, he has to try and beat Dr. Wrestling Jr., and despite the fact he currently has the upper hand at the moment, that is easy said than done. I mean, after all, like we've said, Dr. Wrestling Jr., one of the most prestigious competitors in the CWL. I mean, he comes from a legendary family of luchadores and luchadoras, all that type of stuff. I mean, he definitely probably has more wrestling experience than Rodrigo here, but yeah, using that MMA experience would probably be beneficial for Rodrigo Del Casio, given the chance. And right now, you can just see that Dr. Wrestling Jr. has been rocked early on here in this contest. Oh, and getting taken out to the ring. Here we go.
We're seeing a very different side of Rodrigo here for this match. We already see kind of the intensity being turned up a little bit more. Oh,
man,
he just sent him towards the rail.
And do you see that Dr. Wrestling Jr., he went for a split second there, getting thrown right into the barricade, right into, oh, not again. Oh, God, thrown into the rail again in front of those people who are definitely getting their money's worth, that's for sure. But Dr. Wrestling Jr., here we go, he's able to recover back, and here we go.
That definitely is going to come back into play later on, because those rails are made out of steel. You don't just get just flung into steel and not feel it at all.
No, I mean, getting thrown to the steel post, steel rails, steel steps, all things are steel around here in the wrestling world. Very dangerous. Anyways, here we go. Another belly-to-belly suplex. He has taken Dr. Wrestling Jr. to Suplex City here tonight. And now here we go. What's going for here? Oh, facebuster.
And now going for the pinfall right here. Definitely probably going to get a 2 count here. No, Dr. Wrestling Jr. still able to kick out at 1.
And that's when Rodrigo has to know he has to do a lot more damage. You know, there's a difference between a fight that's, you know, fought in the octagon or fight in a mixed martial arts type style. They can end at any time. And a wrestling match is just like that. But for a wrestling match, it's a lot more complex, I feel. God, look at that, like a big gut buster here. You know, there's a lot of moves involved in wrestling, a lot of ways to put out your opponent. And sometimes, you know, wrestling matches can go on for ages on end. And that's really just up to the competitors. And wrestling is a whole different ballgame. And Rodrigo here is snapping to it pretty well. Big kick right there. And Dr. Wrestling Jr. is in some serious trouble here.
Rodrigo is actually looking incredible in this match.
Whoa.
Oh, never mind. As they say that Dr. Wrestling Jr. is able to pop up, but Rodrigo puts it right back down. Okay, back now we're back to my original point. Rodrigo looks incredible in this match.
He certainly has. I mean, last time we saw him, like, he was doing pretty well in Dr. Wrestling Jr., but now the fact that he has taken, you know, the fact that he's now like taken that loss and is turning this into a whole show of dominance. And there we go, the running knee smash, the Ado Senor, I hope I'm saying that right, hooks the leg of Dr. Wrestling Jr., and he does it. Puts away the good doctor, talking down to him, and Rodrigo Delgado able to take out the good doctor. What a show of dominance. After your first loss you suffered, to come back and do that, that is seriously impressive.
I honestly think it was the suplexes to the outside that did the number.
The winner of the match, Rodrigo Del Garcio.
And congratulations to Rodrigo Del Garcio getting the win. Not the boss, man. I feel like that this isn't over. I feel like that there's still some more to this feud between the two there. I think we're going to see something from them in the future. They'll have one win over each other, and I think we might get that, you know, one last contest between the two. Anyways, coming up next, ladies and gentlemen, we've got a new debut make ring, of course, or soon to make his way to the ring. Samuel Blxck, a newcomer, very dark, very mysterious, taking on Mamba.
Now, Samuel Blxck sent us a video earlier in the week kind of introducing himself, and he nicknamed himself the Motor City Monster. I'm not entirely sure what that means or what that entails, but honestly, I'm intrigued. I'm ready to see what he does out here in the ring.
The following match is set for one fall. Introducing first, Samuel Blxck.
Here comes the man known as the Motor City Murderer. I do believe you said Mr. Bossman.
There's a monster.
Oh. Whoops. Something. Motor City Monster coming out to the ring right. Oh, that's embarrassing. So the Motor City Monster making his way out to the ring definitely has. Well, he's definitely quite the character I can see right here. Well, he's from the Motor City. I would assume he's from Detroit, Michigan. I'm just guessing. And if he's a monster, well, I guess he possesses, well, a lot of vicious offense. He's very dangerous, perhaps. I'm just guessing here. I'm yet to see stuff from this man, so let's see how he does in this debut match against his opponent.
And his opponent, Mamba.
Mamba, who made his debut back in through the CWL mid-year, and ever since making his debut, he has not reached, the top of the mountain, but he definitely has established himself to be, quite a good wrestler here in the Nemesis brand. Again, not really reaching the top of the mountain, but he possesses talent. He possesses, the tools to make it, but he just hasn't been able to take that step yet. And now he'll have to fight against this man here, Samuel Blxck, who, look at the size difference here. Oh,
definitely
wait a minute.
Something that we're going to have to keep an eye for, as Mamba is able to do that rolling DDT from up top to Samuel Blxck to kind of bring him down a size, but Samuel Blxck is able to use his strength. Oh, and he just plants J Mamba right there.
Oh, goodness gracious. I mean, I'm not sure if J Mamba's a smaller person, but like Samuel Blxck, like he towers over J Mamba here. Like, jeez. Like, he is a big individual. I really did not expect the size of this to be this big. Oh, wait a second. Look at this here. Roll up there by J Mamba.
Oh, and he's able to reverse it.
2. Oh, that was just a 2 there. Man, Samuel Blxck getting very close in that encounter there. And now looking to continue. Wow. Like a modified suplex. That's a lot of strength right there by Mr. Samuel Blxck. He's right now driving the knee into the mat. Letting it go. Samuel Blxck did not come here to mess around tonight, that's for sure.
And now here we see Samuel Blxck kind of just manhandling J Mamba here. And quite frankly, this is something that we haven't seen happen to J Mamba in a long time. This is a former contender to the Nemesis Championship. He was one step away from Endgame. Samuel Blxck is definitely impressing here in the short time that he's been here so far.
Can I ask you a question, Mr. Boss Man? What's with the last name Black being used here a lot in the CWL? I mean, formerly Brian was Brian Blxck. We have TJ Blxck, Samuel Blxck. It's a very popular last name. Maybe, I don't know if they're all related, but, you know.
It might have to be a clan thing here in Hawaii because, you know, the Anoa'i family, they're big and, you know, they're massive like that. So maybe it's just a very popular name here in Hawaii.
A lot of relatives, maybe, perhaps. All right, here we go. J Mamba now looking to lock in the Rings of Saturn. Yes, Rings of Saturn. Locked in on the big man, looking to slow him down or perhaps tap him out. That has backfired tremendously. Samuel Blxck now looking to get back in control.
And Samuel Blxck being able to tower over here J Mamba, but J Mamba's not afraid. That's something that I've always really liked about this competitor. Whenever we give him a match, he's just fearless, and then he just goes out there, does the best that he can.
Yes, but unfortunately the best may not be, you know, well, he may try his best, but not hard enough to get that win. But it looks like the tides have turned once again. Maybe he does have the number of the newcomer here. Another jawbreaker, and Timber, down goes Samuel Blxck. Maybe that's the way to go. And now wait a second here. Look at this here. He's got something in mind. J Mamba has Samuel Blxck exactly where he wants him. And over he goes. Oh, big kick to the back of the head. Right to the neck. And now here we go. Has him in his sights right here. Oh my goodness. Driving the boot right to the face. And hooks the leg.
This could be it right there for Samuel Blxck, but no, he managed to kick out. Even though J Mamba connected with that eat defeat, Samuel Blxck still manages to kick out right there.
Yeah, I do have to say, Samuel Blxck is certainly made of something else if he's able to take all that punishment and somehow get himself out of that predicament right there. Oh, wait a second, I think he was trying to set up for something in the corner, but J Mamba, you saw there, moved out to the ring. Very smart ring awareness there, but Mr. Mamba, as Samuel Blxck now begins to show off, and perhaps maybe, oh, wait a second, looks like it hasn't backfired on him as of yet. Samuel Blxck, oh, look at the strength here. Whoa, and a spinning Uranagi.
Definitely a very impressive maneuver right there by Samuel Blxck as he now looks to be setting up for something. Oh, he's got the mandible claw locked in.
The mandible claw locked in, and J Mamba is out. Good night. Off to sleep you go. Samuel Blxck with the mandible claw hits that pressure point and takes out J Mamba in an instant. Wow, boy, I certainly have to say, a lot of people watching this match better watch out for that move. We took out J Mamba that fast, and I think the whole Nemesis roster may be in some serious trouble when coming into contact with Samuel Blxck.
The monster moniker that we talked about, now I have an idea of what he means by that.
The winner of the match, Samuel Blxck.
there you have it, folks. Samuel Blxck. I wonder if this is a sign of things to come for the Nemesis brand. Of course, we are in a new year in the CWL. It's still very early on. Perhaps next big thing of Nemesis brand. Nonetheless, got more action coming up for you right now, ladies and gentlemen. As right now, Alex Clark, as punishment, will actually have to face the chess club, Raymondo and Derek, in a handicap match.
You know, this is something that I believe Alex Clark kind of deserves after we had people investigate the attack on Derek just a few weeks back. Everything really points to Alex Clark being the perpetrator, and when, you know, he forced basically Raymondo to go into a handicap match, not to get one of his own, I think it's very fair and it's his just desserts.
The following handicap match is set for 1 fall. Introducing first, weighing 203 pounds, from London, England, the Crimson King, Alex Clark.
And Alex Clark making his way to the ring and with a purpose. He knows, I think he knows, what this situation does hold. I mean, he doesn't have to face one person, he's faced 2 people. And facing 2 people at once who are against you to try and get the win, that's pretty hard to do.
Well,
not many people, come out of this with the win.
It's actually 1 person and 1 gorilla.
Sorry. Wait, that makes it worse. That makes it worse. Hang on. Wait, no. Is Derek actually gorilla though? If you just confirmed that.
This has been an ongoing debate for 4 years, and we're just going to say that he is.
Told me. What is he? You're the boss. You're supposed to know, man.
Okay, okay.
Okay, wait a minute. What? What the hell? What's this? That's Derek. He's being attacked backstage. Oh my god. Who is this? The pig mask and all that. What's happening here? Do we know what's... Does anyone know what's happening right now? Like... So... Hang on. Oh my god. What is...
And his opponents, hailing from the kingdom of Raymondonia, Raymondo!
Well, Raymondo, is he aware that his partner is not with him? I don't think he's aware that his partner's not with him. But you saw that backstage. Who? Hang on, wait a second. What am I saying? Who attacked him backstage? You know, this is Alex Clark's doing. This has to be Alex Clark's doing. There's no way that he's not behind it. I mean, I don't know what he's done. I don't know if that was him. I don't know if he had some of his friends take him out, but this is very coincidental, don't you think?
But Alex Clark is in front of us, so how could he have been doing that?
Okay, well, maybe... I don't know. I mean, did he get someone else to attack him, maybe? I'm just trying to just cycle... And I think Raymondo... I think he kind of realizes and kind of... that Derek isn't there with him. He's there out by himself. This isn't a handicap match. This is a one-on-one singles match.
I'm beyond confused. I don't know what's going on anymore.
I'm beyond confused as well. I don't know who attacked Derek backstage, and I think everyone here right now is just confused as if we are like those 2 competitors. Well, okay, one of those competitors, but I'm putting that blame on Alex Clark. He has to be behind that. You can't tell me that after the problems that he's had with Raymondo and Derek, that he is not the one somehow behind it.
Well, I guess we're turning this match into a singles match, and we're billing it as a handicap match. So if Derek is able to actually come out here and still compete, he is still very much in this match. But now Alex Clark kind of gets an even field, and again, I don't think that's fair. I think you know what? I'm actually starting to think that you're right. I think Alex Clark had one of his buddies back there maybe do something to Derek, and maybe that's why he's not out here. That attack looks super suspicious, and I mean, if you pay attention, it's not the same getup from the same person that attacked Derek a few weeks ago. The mask was the same, but the clothes were not.
I have no. I'm sorry for what's transpired here tonight. Like, this has been a very wild night here in the CWL. And of course, right now, we just got to concentrate our attention back onto this match as Raymondo is trying his best to keep Alex Clark at bay. But Clark at the moment, oh wait a second, going to the outside. Oh, that's not a very good idea. He's trying to get a break, but he will be denied that a chance to breathe. And now getting back into the ring here, and Raymondo following after him right there. To the gut. Raymondo, Irish whip into the corner, and a big drop kick to the back.
And now we see Raymondo here. Full control of Alex Clark, and again, what is now a singles match. Now Raymondo has nobody to tag. He has nobody there to help him take down Alex Clark. And after the Raymondonian attack, you know, this is going to be something that we're going to have to keep an eye on.
Oh, and look at that there, the next snap there by Raymondo. And now, going for the cloverleaf. The cloverleaf there, locked in by, look at that, spinning around. And a drop kick there. Last Clark, very innovative way to get out of that hole. And here we go, round and around we go. Going for spinning him around and around. The head scissors takes him out, and look at Raymondo. He is in control, but the leader of Raymondonia better stop the showboating so much, or maybe it's safe for now, but we are back on the outside. We are back here in the danger zone at the moment. 20 counts will apply. Raymondo throwing Alex Clark back into the ring, and Clark appears to be in a lot of trouble, I would say.
Definitely. I think Raymondo is just motivated to show Derek that, yes, this was supposed to be a handicap match, but he's determined to do right by Derek, especially now that he's not out here. He wants to do best by his best friend.
Indeed, but what would you think? Like, what do you think? If you're coming out to the ring and you're like, oh, a handicap, we've got this. So then you look around and it's like, my partner's not there. What goes through your mind? What do you do? What can you do? All you can really do there is go out and fight and just hope for the best. But like, Raymondo, hang on. Maybe he is hoping for the best. Maybe the best will be given, because look at the Fujiwara armbar. Classic move there by Raymondo. And he makes Alex Clark tap out. The Fujiwara armbar, the signature of Raymondo, gets the job done here tonight. And the fearless leader of Raymondonia, in his words, not mine, gets the win over Alex Clark here tonight after all these shenanigans.
The winner of the match, Raymondo.
Congratulations to Raymondo against Bench, but not only himself, but for his good people. But right now, I think Raymondo looking to celebrate his victory, but he better go back and check on Derek, because Derek quite the beating backstage. So I think he's going to go check on his buddy now.
Yeah, after the photo ops there for all the new people there here in the crowd, he just dashed to the back. He wants to get his fans some pictures.
Well, no worries. What's coming up next, ladies and gentlemen? We have got a very intense match coming up for you. The former WPW Women's Tag Team Champions, Jessica Scarberry and Casey Sabin, after losing those Tag Team Championships back at Ground Zero a few weeks ago, they're looking to take out their frustrations out on each other, and this has been stemming for quite a while, and we are going to get it done in your main event, Nemesis.
The main event of Nemesis is set for one fall. Introducing first, from Salem, Oregon, weighing 154 pounds, Jessica Scarsberry.
Well, here comes Jessica Scarberry enters then. Well, she's lead tonight, Mr. Boss Man. As you know, back at Wildfire Pro Wrestling Ground Zero, took place a few weeks ago, Sabin and Scarberry actually opened the show defending the belts against the Black Rose and Sarah Price. That weird mixed tag team, that thing they got going on. They actually lost those championships, and after that, well, these two have just they have just wanted to get in the ring and sort out this problem physically. So we're gonna get it done here tonight.
And her opponent, Kacy Sabin.
Well, we see Kacy Sabin come out here, and quite frankly, this has been brewing for a while. We have seen these mysterious people attacking Kacy Sabin for the past few weeks, and they actually targeted Holly Queen just 2 weeks ago at the Super Show. Now, we got a warning from them yesterday at our new show that we produced that apparently they're going to be here and they're going to make a statement. This is our main event. This is the last match that we have, and quite frankly, maybe we're about to see something. Maybe they're about to make their mark, and I don't know when it's going to happen, how it's going to happen. But if I'm Scarberry or Sabin, I'm looking behind my back because they're not safe right now.
Indeed, they were targeted, I do believe, back a few weeks ago on the very first year of Nemesis. Well, at least Kacy Sabin was targeted. So, you know, they have her in their sights, and really, I would be definitely fearing that an attack is quite imminent to happen again. But we haven't seen, you know, those women show up as of yet. They may be here, they may be not. I don't know. They could be anywhere at this point. Let's just focus on the match here, shall we? Of course, these two women, they definitely have no love for each other. That is for sure. I mean, they definitely have to say though, it's like, you know, we're trying to get my thoughts together, Mr. Bossman. These two debuted really like near the end of year 3, and at their first endgame as a team won the WPW Women's Tag Team Championship. Of course, it was Jessica Scarberry who got the pin for their team, but like, that's pretty impressive. In your first couple of matches, you're already champions. That puts you on quite a high level.
Well, not only that, but you also have to think, in her first match here on Nemesis, she defeated Selena Adams in a one-on-one contest. That's massive.
That is massive indeed, and really, look, I'm not saying that, you know, Jessica Scarberry is the next Shawn Michaels and that Kacy Sabin is Marty Jannetty. What I am saying is that Jessica Scarberry has shown herself to be a legit competitor. And now, Kacy Sabin going for the pin here, no. But I have to say, even then, like Kacy Sabin, she has a bit of a mixed record. Jessica Scarberry has not been pinned in the CWL as of yet. Like she lost on Worldwide via Pro Wrestling, and that's still very much a part of our CWL brand. But she's not taken like a singles pinfall loss, or has been submitted, or has lost at all. So she has a good streak going for her, especially very early in her career. Wow, what a tornado DDT.
And, you know, that's definitely something like momentum in Wildfire and momentum in CWL are two completely different things. We have seen people flourish over in that brand over there and then completely flop here. And maybe it's just because it's a change of scenery. Maybe it's the nerves that gets you. It's two completely different atmospheres. So maybe this is Jessica Scarberry's atmosphere where she thrives.
And now look at this, she's definitely thriving indeed, knocking a couple of screws loose in the head of Kacy Sabin. And now starting to take control and brings her back up. Big Enziguri, and Kacy Sabin not looking too flash at the moment. In a whole world of trouble, and she's going to get an autograph from the Scarberry herself.
And that could be it right there. This is how Scarberry has put away a lot of people as the ref counts, but no, we only get a 2 count right here for Sabin. Sabin definitely not wanting to give up quite yet.
Well, I think, you know, Sabin, she this is the match that she wanted. It's a match that Jessica Scarberry wants as well, and she's not going to let this opportunity slide. She wants to beat Jessica Scarberry. She wants to make an example out of her. She wants to show that she is not the weak link, and a big knee strike may be the way to start things off here. The big signature knee strike there by Sabin, hooking the leg, only a 1 count though. Scarberry's still very much in this.
That has to kind of put a mental scar right there on Casey Sabin. Because think about it, if you give somebody your best shot, oh, never mind, that's the elbow shot that was put away a lot of people.
It's a physical scar right there, Mr. Bossman. Hooks the leg. Could this be it right here? No, only a 2 count. Very close though.
There, that's the one. That's the one that's going to leave that kind of mental image right there on Casey Sabin. That Scarberry took her best shot, and she's still standing. Now Casey Sabin has to adapt to that kind of fact and be like, what do I have to do to be able to put away Scarberry?
Oh, well, I think this may be a good start here. Bulldog there. Casey Sabin in the zone. She stopped ever since here. There we go once again. Takes Scarberry down off the ropes. Big knee strike there. Casey Sabin. She could potentially have this one in the bag. Hooks the leg. Scarberry's out. 2. No. Scarberry still somehow able to kick out. And here we go, boss man. Can she do it for the second time here? Winding it up. No! Gets reversed.
That elbow was kind of the last thing that Casey Sabin wanted to do to really put that exclamation mark on this match. But Scarberry had it scouted, and now Casey Sabin is slowly starting to get back in control of this match. Maybe this is going to be Sabin's match. Who knows?
Oh, well, not yet at least. Oh, wait a second. Commentator's curse strikes again. Casey Sabin taking control now. Oh, pulling. Casey Sabin pulling the neck of Scarberry into the top rope and now charging it up here. She's going to hit it here. The flipping DDT. Here we go. She hits it. She hits it right there. Sabin is down. She is out. Sabin will do it here. 1, 2. No, can you believe it? Not even that can take down Jessica Scarberry. Oh, but I think this will right here. Third time's the charm. And down she goes. Massive forearm, hook the leg. See you later. This one is all over. What? You have got to be kidding me right now. You literally have got to be kidding me right now. I cannot believe that Jessica Scarberry is back up and back down again, but she took that much punishment and she's still in the match, still surviving.
You can kind of see right there. You can see right there, kind of Casey Sabin fighting with the referee. She really thought that she had the 3 count, but the referee saying nope, that was just a 2 count. And now we see Scarberry kind of took a breather on the outside, and now she's starting to get control back of this match, twisting the head of Casey Sabin, kind of just like seeing what she can do right there with the neck. And Sabin right back in this match. She is not giving up easily.
He definitely is not. Tried to go for the kick to the gut. Scarberry takes her down. Scarberry starting to show off there. I think Scarberry kind of knows, well, maybe she's feeling like she's indestructible after the punch she's taken. She's still standing. And now looking to put that final nail in the coffin. Say goodnight. Spear connects. Oh my God. And Casey Sabin almost getting cut in 2. Hooks the leg, Sabin is out. And Scarberry gets another victory. Just laughing down at Casey Sabin. Jessica Scarberry showing tonight that she's unstoppable.
You know, maybe the laughing was a little bit out there, but you also have to think the mentality that Jessica Scarberry has right now. She took Casey Sabin's best shot twice, and she still managed to come out with the victory.
That's insane. After a performance like, you have to think that Jessica Scarberry, there could be big things for her future.
The winner of the match, Jessica Scarberry.
Well, and now here we go, folks. Jessica Scarberry standing tall, and I do have to say that. Oh, wait a sec. Well, son of a bitch, look who it is. Those mastermen. Wait a minute, hang on. Sabin's helping them? Wait, are you talking about hang on. Jessica Scarberry taken out? Are you talking about Casey Sabin? Oh, wait a second here. Wait a second. I think it's got bamboozled for a second there, Mr. Boss Man. My God, these two women now taking out. Oh, both Sabin and Scarberry.
Yeah, Scarberry rolling out of the ring right there as the other masked woman is now following her to the outside and tearing away her. Hey, watch the desk.
Oh my God. Oh, dear. Oh, jeez. Oh, dear. This is not good, Mr. Boss Man. This is not good. Oh, dear. And I don't think the referee's going to be able to do it here. Oh, my God. And, folks, I apologize in advance. The situation is getting a little bit out of hand here. Unfortunately, oh, dear. Bringing out the stretcher now for Jessica Scarberry after taking all that punishment. And, well, again, I apologize for what has transpired here. We've lost all control. Now, this masked woman here, no idea who she... Oh, my... Wait a second, hang on. Oh, dear. No. Oh, my Lord. And now taking out Jessica Scarberry. We have lost all control out here, folks. All control. Security trying to take her back, so not more damage. But anyways, I've been Tom Jakes, the Boss Man. Thank you for tuning in. I guess we'll see you next time. Some more CWL.